Hi everybody. What I've been speaking about so far in this series has been areas where science and spiritual concepts come together. If you look at historically, say in the last 500 years, religion and science have been diametrically opposed. But if you look at what's happening today, you'll see that science and what philosophers and spiritual leaders have been trying to explain to us for thousands of years, those ideas are starting to come together. So I'm going to put some of the scientific concepts behind for a while, and let's take a look at the chakras. I'm going to begin a series of videos. Maybe the next 3, 4, 5 videos that I do will be teaching you to understand the chakras. Hi, I'm Joe Shepard, and this is Fractal Realms. Okay, so let's get started with chakras. What are chakras? Chakras are energy centers in the human body, and some might say they are the human body. They are the spirit, the energy, the animation, that which causes us to exist. And I'm a believer in that. What they are, if you were to look at it chemically or neurologically or any other way, you have certain energy centers that are very powerful energy centers. Your brain, your throat area, your heart, your diaphragm area, and your stomach. And these are chemically very active areas. Well, from a spiritual perspective, they're also the center of your being. And those energy centers are called chakras. In this video, the first video on chakras, I am going to focus on the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. The root chakra is an energy center that's located about the base of your tailbone, and it represents your connection with physical reality. With rocks and stones, with stars, with air, with water, with buildings and concrete, and it's your connection with the non-living, let's say, the actual physical reality. It is represented by the color red. Now, let me talk about that for a second. All the chakras have a color, and they represent colors of the rainbow, actually, and the colors that you could get out of a prism if you ran light through a prism. Are they actually? Is the root chakra actually red? Well, no, because if it was actually red, then you'd see it with your eyes in the physical world, because your eyes are capable of seeing red light. So the chakra's not really red. What red is a representation of that chakra, that energy center, that allows you to focus on it and allows you to interact with other people who understand the same things with you. Everybody's talking the same language. So the chakra is red. Now, an underactive chakra, well, let me take a step back. So what that represents, I already said that it represents your connection with the physical, but it also as such represents your very most basic instincts of survival. It represents fear, fight and fear response, fight or flight response. Sorry about that. It represents your security or insecurity. It is considered a binary chakra. That is, things are either good or they're bad. You're secure and happy, or you're not secure. A very well-balanced root chakra would leave you feeling financially stable. You're secure and you're happy with your shelter. An insecure and underbalanced root chakra will leave you feeling insecure, financially unstable, concerned about your shelter and your well-being and your emotional well-being. Now, those fears are not necessarily real. You can have all the money, you can be a multi-millionaire, but if that root chakra is out of balance, you're going to be afraid you don't have enough money. So that's what I'm trying to say. There's no gray areas here with the root chakra. If it's in balance, you're secure. If it's out of balance, you're not. And reality and how things really are going in your life don't have a lot to do with that. All right, the next chakra that we're going to talk about is the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is located in your abdomen, and it is represented with the color orange. It represents your connection to life. So consider it the connection you have with other human beings, with animals, with plants and trees, with basically any form of life. It is that which binds you to all life. So your root chakra is binding you to the physical plane. Your sacral chakra is binding you to life. Now, if your sacral, I was gonna say if your sacral chakra is in or out of balance, but let me try to give you examples of a healthy chakra. A healthy chakra, you feel socially comfortable. You feel in balance. Your relationships with other people are in balance. You're happy. And out of whack, sacral chakra leaves you craving more, leaves you, doesn't matter whether you have good relationships with people or not, in here there's something missing. People with an out of balance sacral chakra could experience sexual problems, or just a sexual appetite that never stops. Another thing, if I can take one step back and mention something I didn't mention earlier, as a person matures and grows from an infant through adulthood, these chakras become imbalanced. They become recognized and effective in your life. So that's another thing they represent. So a child who's recently born, that root chakra is everything. It's security. It's I'm being fed or I'm not being fed. I'm okay or I'm not okay. I'm afraid or I'm not afraid. There's no in between. There's no gray areas. But then you start reaching another level of maturity, and that sacral chakra starts becoming more and more powerful, and then people enter puberty, and they're very, I would say sexually active, but more like craving sexual activity. Then as those energy centers mature more and more above that, that craving and that sort of behavior comes under control, and you recognize other ways of living. So that's it. So I'm going to follow this up. I should also say, as I go through these, this is a very rudimentary look for somebody who doesn't really understand the chakras, or maybe has never even heard of it. As time goes on and as I get beyond the rudimentary, I'll take a deeper and deeper look into what they are and how they affect your life and what they mean. That'll probably be 4 or 5 different videos from now. I guess that's it. Thank you for watching my video. And I'm going to follow this up with a meditation specifically for those chakras. Namaste.